Welcome to We Talk Sport 101. This is a channel where you come to get the how-tos about football, Sunday League football, product reviews, interviews. So let's go straight into it. This video is about 5 characteristics a Sunday League manager must have. And I've been a Sunday League manager. So again, this is just my own opinions. Would love to get your thoughts. The first point, you must be willing to invest in your craft. If there's something that you don't know about football, especially at management level, there's nothing wrong reading about it, watching a video, and asking other people. When other players ask you a question, especially if you don't know, the best thing to do is to say, you know what? I don't know at this present moment, but I'm going to get back to you. Players know when you are waffling, especially as a manager, especially when there's a group of players and you're trying to explain something. Just be prepared to sit down and learn everything that you can. Learn as much tactical knowledge in terms of how to change a formation or literally even how to speak to certain types of players. Things like this can actually be learned. So please invest in your craft, be patient, and trust me, you will improve. Be yourself. Players know when you're faking it. And also you know when you're not being authentic to yourself. So if you are a naturally quiet person, then you know what, when you're talking to your players, when you're kind of talking to the other manager or referee or whoever it is, just be yourself. Of course, be assertive. So then, of course, people don't think you're a pushover. Be yourself. If you're loud, if you're a little bit brash, then that personality has to come out. You can't fake being a manager. You may be able to fake for the first month or a couple of weeks, however long, but after a while, your true personality will come out. It's all about molding yourself and making sure everything that you're saying regarding your team comes across as you want it to come across. Do not fake it. Like, just because you see Pep or Klopp or whoever it is act a certain way, that doesn't mean you have to do exactly the same. Be yourself. Trust me, that is one of the keys to your success. Respect your players. And also, as well, you want your players to respect you, not like you. You want your players to respect you and not like you. And of course, everyone wants to be liked. But when it kind of comes down to those tough decisions in a game, before, during, or even after, when you're actually, again, talking to everyone that's there, you have to make sure that you've got everyone's attention. And if you've got everyone's attention, then that means they respect you. If people just like you, then you know what? They will always question exactly what you're saying. And if someone wants to argue with you, or, I've had it before where, I've had a heated discussion with players. But you know what? I know they're always going to come back the next week because they respect what I've said. And literally, when everything has calmed down, they totally understand where I was coming from. If everyone just liked me, then you know what? We'd be having this back and forth every single game. And I would end up having no players. I believe the reason why my team was successful because they respected me. And also I respected them. I always used to say, I respect you guys as people first, players second. Which is absolutely true. Like, players are just human beings. We just happen just to put on a kit and just know how to kick a ball around. Respect your players, respect the process, respect the game. And trust me, a lot of things will happen. Trust your instincts. Yes, you can get a lot of outside noise, some from credible sources, some not. But you have to trust your instincts. You've got to trust your judgment, because you know what? You are the manager for a reason. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, I think all of the time, if you are going to lose a game or draw a game or whatever it is, if you've played it your way, then you know what? You're a little bit more relaxed about it. If you've played someone else's way, or if you've done something that someone else has told you to do, especially if it's something that was just like a last minute, then you'll always have that little tinge of regret and not resentment, but hey, you know what? It's just that natural emotion. I'm not saying that, it's your way or the highway, because of course it's always good to talk to people that have your best interests. But you are the manager. You will make that last decision. You will decide to either take off a player, to change the formation, to even, like the kit you wear, before you even create a team, whatever it is, you have to trust your instinct. Because if you don't, then you might as well just be a player. Because again, that the players will look up to you as their leader. So you have to trust your instincts. And once you've made that decision, stick with it as long as possible. And of course, this is kind of, I should have probably even like made this into another point. Also, be flexible as well. Be humble enough to say, okay, you know what, certain things are not working. Let me try and change it. And again, like you may have a lot of people, telling you what to do, but again, it's your decision how you want to change the situation at that present moment. Last but not least, enjoy the journey. Being a Sunday League football manager takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of passion, determination, especially when you're starting from scratch. You think about every single game throughout the whole week. You will get calls from players. You'll get calls from the opposition. You're always looking at the weather. You are just looking at certain players, demeanor, and if they actually want to be playing or if they want this game. I know when I was manager, I really enjoyed the journey. I enjoyed getting there on a weekend, talking to the guys, rain, sleet, or snow, especially at the beginning when I was setting up the nets and when we didn't even have 11 players to like win in a league and just, and literally being like one of like the best teams around. You have to enjoy the journey, because trust me, within a blink of an eye, the season has finished. And if you're not enjoying it, there's no point you doing it. Because again, this is a volunteer role. The only enjoyment that you will get is when your team wins. And of course, talking to your players. So please enjoy the journey. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please again, subscribe to the channel. This is all about how-tos in football, product reviews, services, interviews. Hey, everything is here for you. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.